We are all taught that cash is king. If you hand a contractor a stack of bills for a renovation, you usually get a discount. If you pay a small business in cash, they might skip the taxes. But if you walk into a car dealership and announce that you are paying with cash, you have just made a mistake that will cost you before you even see a contract. In the automotive world, the responsible buyer who pays up front almost always pays thousands of dollars more for the exact same car than the buyer who finances. To understand why, we have to look at the economic engine of the dealership and the profit layers that aren't listed on the window sticker. I'm going to walk through the 5-step strategy you can use to navigate this system and secure a lower price than the dealership offers its cash customers. In this environment, the financial logic that works everywhere else leads to an outcome where the buyer loses leverage before the negotiation even starts. Let's start with how most buyers prepare. You do the research and find the manufacturer's invoice price, the specific amount the dealership supposedly paid to get that car from the factory. You negotiate until you're $50 over that number. The salesman tells you they're barely breaking even, and you drive home feeling like you've won. This chart shows why that victory is an illusion. The visible invoice price is a distraction. Beneath it sits the actual dealer cost, separated by factory subsidies. These kickbacks ensure thousands in profit. But the showroom floor isn't where they make the most money. The visible numbers are often a setup to make the buyer feel like they've won, encouraging them to drop their guard for the next phase of the transaction. Once you agree on a price, you are led away from the cars and into a small back office to sign the final paperwork. This is the finance and insurance office. The person across from you is often the highest paid employee in the building, because this room is the dealership's true financial lifeblood. This room generates $2,000 to $3,000 in profit per car from loan interest markups, extended warranties, and protection plans. By paying cash, you eliminate this entire revenue stream. You've signaled they won't make a cent off you here. To make up for that loss, the dealership will hold firm on the price of the car itself. They have no incentive to give you a discount if they know there's no profit waiting in the back room. This classifies you as a high-profit customer, which makes the dealer much more flexible on the price of the car. Step 2. Now that they expect to make thousands on the loan, negotiate the sticker price of the car to the absolute lowest dollar. As this graphic shows, the more they expect from financing, the more they are willing to drop the upfront price. Step 3. Ask the safety question. Confirm there are no prepayment penalties or origination fees on the loan. You need to be certain that paying the loan off early won't trigger a fine. This setup creates a situation where the dealer believes they have secured their long-term margin, leading them to surrender their leverage on the price of the vehicle. Step 4. Navigate the finance room. Decline the warranties, the glass coatings, and the tire protection. Sign only the standard loan agreement for the discounted price you negotiated. Step 5 is the payoff. Drive the car home and wait a few days for your account number to generate in the lender's online portal. Log into the account and immediately use your cash to pay off the entire loan balance in full. You've now secured the discounted financing price without paying any of the long-term interest. Dealerships have spent decades perfecting the psychology of these transactions. Understanding the unseen mathematics of the business is the only way to protect your wealth.